Welcome to the Anfield Eye. This is me, Mal, and I am going to give you a preview of Champions League at Anfield, Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Wow. We could say royalty of Europe, and I think it's fair to say Liverpool and Real Madrid are royalty in European football. The kickoff is tomorrow at 8 o'clock at Anfield, and I cannot wait. But before then, I am going to talk about team selections. I'm going to talk about the vibe in training at the AXA ground at Kirby, and I'm going to probably give you my predictions as well for what I think the result is going to be. We'll also touch a little bit on Real Madrid's team, who's available and who's not available. So here we go. Let's go. So, some pictures and good news from Fabrizio Romano. Trent Alexander Arnold is back in training with the Liverpool squad ahead of the Real Madrid game. Is it too early, do you think? Do you think Trent's going to start? Or do you think he is going to come on as a substitute? We don't know. Let's wait and see. Some really, really good pictures at Liverpool's training ground. Darwin Núñez there looking very, very relaxed. And a great team player, all in all, gets on with everybody. And not fluent in English, but hey, what can you do? This was a really good graphic. I like this a lot. Liverpool FC versus CF Real Madrid. It's really good. I love the background, and I might actually use that as a wallpaper on my phone. A really good graphic. Next up, Real Madrid. There's Mo Salah ordering a coffee. I think last time I saw a video, he is a big fan of the espresso, and he deserves it. You should give him. Liverpool should really, really be doing all they can to keep Mo Salah and to sign a new contract. But I don't want to go into the comments from Carragher. I don't want to go into the comments from Mo Salah. This is a match preview of the Real Madrid match. The boys earlier on had a training ground, and they were very, very laid back, very, very comfortable. There was no tension at all, and the press are just going a little bit haywire after the comments from Mo Salah saying that the team has been made unstable. It's not. The team and and the teammates are all very, very relaxed and laid back. There you have Allison. Allison should be available tomorrow. We don't know whether he's going to start or not. I think most likely against Real Madrid, Allison will start. Darwin Núñez will most likely start as well tomorrow. I don't know whether that's the case. It's all down to arneslot, but he really gave a good account of himself against Southampton on Sunday. So I expect him to start for Liverpool and to hopefully score. Arne Slot made the comment Federico Chiesa is not in the squad to face Real Madrid, but you can see that he's starting to be involved in training. Federico Chiesa, when we bought him, I knew he wasn't going to slot straight into our first 11. It was going to take time. It is taking time. I don't want to, put Federico Chiesa in the starting 11 and watch him get injured again. So, all in all, I'm pretty happy that he is being slowly bedded into the team. Let's move on to Honest Slot and what he had to say in the press conference. Let's move on to the BBC website. Liverpool boss Honest Slot has been speaking to the media before Wednesday's Champions League game against Real Madrid. Here are the key highlights from the news conference. Trent will be in the matchday squad, but he's not available to start. Maybe he plays a few minutes, but in an ideal world, he doesn't, and only if necessary. That's fine. I think that he's come back from injury. We don't want him to get injured again. Harvey Elliott will also be named in the team sheet, but is unlikely to start. As Slot said, he hasn't played competitive football in a long time. I expect McAllister to start in the first 11. Diego Jota, Alisson, Chiesa, and Tsimikas remain out with their respective injuries. Well, there you have it. Alisson will not be starting tomorrow. It's going to be Kelleher, and that's fine by me. I don't have a problem with that. A little bit concerned more about Diogo Jota. It would be really nice to have him back in the first 11 now. I'd like to know for how much longer is he going to be injured. On the comments from Mo Salah, being more out than in, Slot said, if I look at my lineups, Mo is more in than out. That is the quote I can give you. And that is a really, really positive quote from your manager. The manager wants to keep Mo Salah. Mo Salah wants to stay. It's down to FSG and Mo Salah's agent as to how long a contract they can agree. More from Slot on it unsettling the team. If you've been at the Exeter Training Centre today, not only one player spoke about it. When I was there, players always focus on the short term, and for us, that's Real Madrid and Manchester City. He said it's a special week for him and his team as they face Champions League giants Real and City, who have dominated Europe and the league for a while now. On Ancelotti's side, they can win in so many ways. That is why they won this competition so many times. They can turn games around and they can also take the ball from you and dominate from the start. That is what makes them so special. He said Mbappe has shown so many times that he's difficult to defend against and added, we have to be ready for him. Okay, Virgil and Ibrahim Konate take note. On ex-Red defender Jamie Carragher, selfish Salah claims, I focus a bit more on what else he said. He said he was one of the best five players Liverpool had. I agree with him. I don't think it distracts Mo. I think it brings the best out of him. And there you have it, the comments and the highlights from the press conference from arneslot. I think that was a big vote of confidence. Let's move on to Sky Sports. What do they have to say? Trent returns to training following injury. Liverpool defender Trent Alexander-Arnold trained with the squad ahead of the Champions League visit of Real Madrid. The fullback has been out since being forced off with a hamstring injury in the first half against Aston Villa on November the 9th. Today is the 26th of November. However, he was present for open training on Tuesday lunchtime to raise hopes he could be in contention to face Real or more likely Manchester City at Anfield on Sunday. I expect to see Trent play some part in the match at Anfield tomorrow, but I expect him to start against Manchester City. Forward Chiesa, who has struggled with fitness following his late August move from Juventus, has not featured for 2 months. Also joined the group after a short individual warm-up session. However, left back Tsimikas remains absent, having missed Sunday's win at Southampton with an ankle injury, and is expected to be sidelined for a short spell. Alisson, who has missed 8 matches with a hamstring problem, was not present with the goalkeepers, despite returning to individual training last week. Well, okay. I was actually expecting Alisson to start tomorrow, so I'm quite surprised to hear that he is not. A bit of Real Madrid news. Let's see what's happening at Real Madrid. Vinicius Junior will miss Real Madrid's Champions League clash with Liverpool after sustaining a hamstring injury. Now, I think a lot of fans will probably be thinking, oh, this should be easy for Liverpool now. No Vini Junior. But Real Madrid are a team of star players, Galacticos. Mbappe will start, Bellingham will start. It doesn't matter if Vini is there or on the pitch or not. Liverpool and Van Dijk and Konate will have to be on top of their game tomorrow. The Brazil forward played the whole match on Sunday as Real won 3-0 at Leganes in La Liga, but tests have revealed a leg issue and he has been left out of Ancelotti's 19-man squad for the trip to Anfield. A statement from the club on Monday morning said, following tests carried out today by the Real Madrid Medical Services on our player Vini, he has been diagnosed with an injury to the biceps femoris in his left leg. His progress will be monitored. Okay, so I'm not going to really go into that too much. All we need to know is that Vinicius Junior will not He's starting for Real Madrid tomorrow, and that's fine. At the end of the day, Real Madrid are still a formidable team. Right. Please like and subscribe. If you do like this video, I will give you a match reaction as well, after we hopefully beat Real Madrid at Anfield and remain top of the league in the Champions League. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you soon.